I want to do something big, but my personality isn't ready. That's what I think a lot. And it may be something else for you. Another thing for me is, usually I sit out here on my balcony with my journal. I got my mugwort and my sage over there, my coffee, my cards. I come out here to connect with my guides, right? Another thing for me is when I sat down to meditate, I was like, if you're going to have me say something on my channel, warn me first so I can go do my makeup so I actually look good for the video. And they're purposely, my guides are assholes. I don't know if yours are assholes, but mine are. They're like, stop focusing on your outer appearance. Because this is the reality, guys. This is the reality. Let's open up a little bit here. I have had extreme insecurities around my appearance. I have done multiple things in the public eye through the years. I've had multiple YouTube channels. I've been around people that have done things online. I've been connected to a lot of people all over the world that do things on the internet. And so it's not like the act itself of putting myself out there, and I'm saying all this for you, for those of you who want to do something and you feel like you can't. Okay. I've known that I've always been destined to put myself out there. But there have been like 101 roadblocks to that. I have struggled with my weight since I was a child. I was heavily bullied for my weight and also for being weird. I was kind of like a wacky kid. I was always trying to make jokes and make people laugh. I pulled my pants way up here, and like my girlfriends would look at me like I was very, very weird. They didn't like being around me because it like made them like they wanted the guys to like them, and I was just always trying to be funny. I always had my camera. I was always doing crazy shit as a kid. So I didn't fit in with the girls or the guys. Third thing, felt uncomfortable with my gender. Fourth thing, my sexuality. Fifth thing, I came from a very, I'll say strict Christian home. So I had a few things stacked against me. Again and again and again and again. And I'm still struggling with it today, and that's why I'm sharing this with you. Because I literally said to my guides, if you want me to make a video, let me know, because I'm going to do my makeup. Like, I want to look good when I'm online. Like, when I'm showing myself. But my guides are like, no, we want you to purposely face this fear and post this video and then use it as an example so that other people can see. First of all, it's not about appearance. And I will also argue, though, okay, because my guides are saying it's not about appearance. Yes, it's not about appearance, but at the same time, why is everybody heavily make-upped and all these lights and great cameras and stuff if it doesn't matter? Okay, so I am gonna argue. I am gonna play devil's advocate a little bit on that. Okay. But now let's flip it back around. It's not only about that. If it's only about that, I would not be making this video right now because I don't have my makeup on. And that's bullshit. That's where it becomes bullshit. It's not that we shouldn't take care of ourselves and look good and all this and have a great personality, captivating personality, charismatic, funny, intriguing, good storyteller, keep people's attention. Not that all those things are not important, but they're not the only thing. And that's what I'm here being like a representative to that message for you, for your own self. If you're trying to do something, it doesn't even have to be putting yourself, on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or whatever. It could just be in your own life. Maybe you want to do something more and you feel like you can't, like you're stalled out, like you're stopped. Those are trauma blocks. And those are things that we have to actively work through. Like working through our peers. Maybe you have a fear of like putting yourself out in front of your peers. But anyways, actively combating those fears, it can't just be through the mind. I wish it could. I do believe in visualization. I do believe in books like Psychocybernetics, and The Body Keeps a Score is all about trauma trapped in the body. Psychocybernetics is all about like visualization and things like this. I believe in all of it. But I'm here today, sitting on my porch, planning out everything that I need to do this week and connecting with my guides, and I'm just like, I want to do something big and I keep stopping myself because I feel like I'm not funny enough. I'm not intriguing enough. I can't keep people's attention for 45 minutes. I want to do something on my podcast. So I'm literally putting this out here to purposely acknowledge it publicly and expose it. And what I was going to say before about actively overcoming your fears, it can't just be mental. It has to be through, like, if you're afraid of heights, you need to challenge that fear by climbing up onto something tall. You know what I'm saying? If you're afraid of spiders, buy a plush spider and sleep with it every night, right? As an example, of course. I'm just saying, it's like we can't just think about this stuff. Yes, I believe in visualization. Yes, I believe in scripting. Yes, I believe in manifestation tactics. Yes, I believe in all of it. I've tried all of it. I've done all of it since I was like 10. I've studied, even when I was a Christian and I wasn't allowed to, I still read all these different books, listened to all these different TED Talks. I learned even though I wasn't allowed to. So, joke's on them, love and light. I'm here today to tell you that if you want to overcome something, you have to face it in an active way. It can't just be mental. It's with the mental. But the mental is kind of like the comrade to the physical overcoming. It's like you learn on the spot. You learn as you're doing it. And I'm a Virgo stellium. Like, I do have a lot of Leo in my chart, so it is a war between that fire and earth always. And Virgo to me doesn't even seem like an earth sign. Virgo to me seems like an air sign, speaking as a Virgo. Anyways, I get exhausted with myself because I will have a great idea. That's the Leo, and the Leo's like, we're leaders, we're here to change the world. We can help everybody see all the potential that they have. All we've got to do is do it. And then the Virgo is like, but this, and what about this, and what about this, and what about this, and then I have also a lot of Pisces energy in my chart with that 12th house. Then it comes in with the spiritual side. Yeah, but should you just say that? Should you make that kind of joke? What if somebody, what if you trigger somebody and then whatever? Then you're not doing the work that you set out to do, and everything that you're doing is actually making people's lives worse, not better. And then I just sit here and I don't do anything. Okay, I have lots of ideas. I'm saying all this for you guys. I'm just using myself as an example. I have all these ideas, all these things I want to do, all these things I want to become, all these big plans. Wonderful to have big plans. Wonderful to have goals. Absolutely necessary, and I would suggest writing those things down and making them as official as possible, because you might think it's not going to do anything to write it down, but it does. It's like a physical representation of what's happening in the mind. I would say write things down, especially if they're important things. Okay. I have a book about this thick that I wrote maybe 8 to 10 years ago now, and every single day I worked on this book. I remember sitting at the dining room table years ago at my parents' house, typing on my laptop, writing this book. Okay, I have a completed book that I've never released, and I wouldn't release now because I no longer agree with what I was writing back then, because I was a Christian minister, and I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that I was saying back then, so I wouldn't release it now. But what I'm saying is I've done it before, and I can do it again. I'm trying to write a book now. So there's something like that for you in your life. You've done something before, even if it's the smallest possible thing. You want to run a marathon? oh, well, I'm somebody who only jogs on the treadmill for like, 0.75 miles and then I have to go to work. How could I ever run a marathon? You've run 0.75, haven't you? All you've got to do is just continue to up that and up that and up that and up that. If you've done it before, you can do it again. And if you've done it in a small way, you can do it in a big way. And so basically, I'm just like verbalizing my own process as it's happening for you. Because this is bullshit. First of all, I have all these ideas. I stop myself consistently. Pisces also deals with this, so shout out to Pisces. We all do. It doesn't matter what sign you are, but I feel, it's like the fire in me wants to, like, literally, like, throw myself on the stage with, like, pyrotechnics behind me. And the Virgo is like, like, maybe you should wear a different shirt, or that might come on a little too strong. It's like, then I start overanalyzing and questioning my entire. So that's why my guides want me to come on here, where's my flower, right now. No lights, no microphones, no makeup, and just be like, let's get to work, basically. Love and light.